School Gymnasium and Dean Houghton Memorial Gymnasium. We got JV basketball action to start this doubleheader off today. Mill River and Fairhaven, two local schools getting it together here, and should be a fun game. Good JV squads. It's going to be Amanda Lee with the tip for Mill River. They'll be in their home white. She'll back up off to the back of the rim. No good. The rebound will come down, and a quick start here as it's 1 and out, and Fairhaven out with the basketball. And again, as the game progresses, you know my style. I'll read the rosters to you in their entirety for both sides, since they all get Munger Vision Channel 15 Public Access Sports. Amanda Lee with the steals, got it under control. She'll break the timeline, and I'll let her team set up. She's one of the captains along with Bennick on the JV squad. Abeldown will turn off the glass, too strong, tipped by Lee, controlled, and quick whistle and jump ball. We have the same officials as we had at the JV game last night at MSJ Windsor. We've got Johnny Kelly and John McKernan out there, and they did a fine job last night. I have no doubt they'll do a fine job tonight. Amanda Lee will take the ball out of bounds, and they're going to switch and say Fairhaven. The arrow will go with Fairhaven, so it'll be Fairhaven possession, and the ball will be brought out of bounds by the Slaters, and they'll bring the ball into play, and this is going to be Severance. Yeah, we got a stop and whistle action, and you know what happened? They've had a problem with the clock functioning, and you can see Randy Chadburn there, and they're trying to get the clock to work, and must be a little short because they wiggle it and it keeps coming on and off. Of course, he's the head varsity soccer coach in the girls program here. Coach Chadburn is always volunteering, always helping out at all these different functions and events. So 7:29 to go, and the ball will come into play, and we're set to go. And Severance will bring the ball up and picked up by Katrupi. She killed the dribble a little early, and the pass is going to be a foul. The pass won't be a foul. We'll have a foul called on the pass, and it'll be against number 34 from the River, Hardigan, Caitlin Hardigan, and the ball will just go back out of bounds to the Slaters, and they'll take it out over here, their head coach, Kyle Wilson. And that's Schneider, Meryl Schneider, bringing the ball on the pass in bounds, and she'll get the ball back, and Schneider looked up, and they got saved on this side, and the Slaters, number 24 out there, is Dennehy. The shot will go up, and long rebound will be chased down by the Slaters, and it's going to be Bora with it, number 11, Erin Bora. Now I was told she's going to play both varsity and JV tonight due to some illness on the varsity squad. Quite good passing. They're moving the ball around. They're trying to get the defense sliding around as Bora will hold the ball up top, and Bora on the dribble wants to go down along the baseline. Ball slapped back outside, controlled by the Slaters. So get it to the paint and pull it back out, and they'll just be patient. Be patient. We've got no score. 6:41 to go. We're just about a minute and a half into the contest, and we've had one foul called. That was against Mill River's Hardigan. Stuart. Well, I got the wrong name already. Shane Little, not Stuart Little. Stuart Little is Michael J. Fox cartoon character. Shane Little is the head coach at Mill River. Jump ball called. That's Dan Brackus that tied it up for Mill River, and Riley Dennehy got tied up for Fairhaven, number 24, and we're going to see some pressure in the backcourt and all kinds of confusion tonight. But somebody's got to take the ball out of bounds. There we go. Hopefully it'll get smoother as the night goes along here. Fairhaven again with that press. Katrupi with the basketball, and she'll throw to Abdelnauer, and it's going to be stolen away and knocked out of bounds. A steal occurred by number 44, Courtney Joyle. And it should stay with the Slaters on this side. No, they're going to go Mill River. No, they're going to go. Boy, everybody trying to throw me out tonight. It'll be Dennehy taking the ball out of bounds. Dan Brackus on the job of guarding the inbounds pass, and Bora with the ball fake, and they'll just bring it back up top. And Kyle Wilson, the head coach over there for Fairhaven. And we're waiting for the first points of the night. I don't think this is going to be a 40, 50-point game. These are patient teams out here. And they'll be tipped out of bounds by Katrupi. They're looking for the cut on the back side by Severance, and somebody from Fairhaven's got to take the ball out of bounds. See what screws me up? So Amanda Lee always goes like she's going to take the ball out of bounds, no matter who's got it. Boy, I tell you what, there was nothing inside. They tried to force it, and on the breakout, Dan Brackus with that speed will reel it in and get the finish. Dan Brackus. Be 2-0. And we're going to have a timeout called by Kyle Wilson. No waste no time getting his team on the same page. And before I read Mr. Wilson's roster to you, I just wanted to level the tripod. There we go. And Kyle's the good-looking guy there with the tie in the middle. And I tell you, for Fairhaven, you have Elena Bowen, number 10, Erin Bora, number 11, Lexus Hardiman is number 12, Kendra Severance. Remove the camera. There we go. Severance is 13. Heather Mandigo is 14. Kaylee Jones is 15. 20 is Meryl Schneider. 21 is Davis. I'll have to work on the first name. Can't read my writing. Riley Denny, he's 24. Sarah Daly is number 25. Riley Koenig, 30. 32, Vanessa Raymond. Julia Dockham is 33. And 44 is Courtney Joyal. And we are all set. I might be saying Joyal wrong. It's Joyal, so I'm assuming it sounds like loyal, except with the J, so Joyal. And if I'm wrong, believe me, I'll be the first person to get 18 emails. So we got a 2-0 game with 5.5 minutes to go. JV basketball action on PEGTV. And Tom Laypole, the program director, wants to remind everybody Saturday afternoons at 4 o'clock. You turn on channel 15, you see all the sports of the week, starting and just playing through until they're done with it. It could be 3 games, 10 games. We could play it all night long, but that starts at 4 on Saturday. They'll come off to Dan Brackus on this side, and she wants to go down to Abelnauer, and she's in the paint, kicks it on the wing. Little baseline jumper by Hardigan is good, makes it 4-0, and Mill River's going to show some press in the backcourt now and put some pressure on Fairhaven. Oh, they got a person wide open, and they just couldn't get the ball quick enough. That was blocked, and it was Hardigan. They got the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Battling for the basketball was Joyal, number 44. And it'll be last touch by Joyal, and it'll go out of play. We'll have Mill River take it. Both teams just going full throttle. They're defensively going with full court pressure right from the get-go. I never understood that saying from the get-go, but everybody uses it, so I will too. And that goes out from Lee's foot out of bounds. Yeah, it'll be a turnover. And we'll have Fairhaven in the dark blue uniforms. That'll be Schneider, number 20, taking the ball out of bounds. And she'll be working with Severance in the backcourt. And Severance, when she's in there, has ran the point. And she'll be picked up at midcourt. And she did a little dancing, didn't get called for the travel. And Schneider will kill the dribble, and they'll come back up top. And the defender, Hardigan, fell down on Schneider, who became open. Severance didn't get her the ball. And Joyal with the basket right now. Basketball. She doesn't have the basket. They want to go down inside. Boy, they're persistent about going down inside. They'll recover it this time. That's Dennehy, I believe, 24. Yeah, I'm right. Dennehy will go up with the shot, and a rims out on her. The follow-up was tipped, and nobody's got control but Joyal up. That's got to go through the basket the other way. She's trying to go too far into the basket to get a good shot up, but give her some credit for her effort. And Kylie Peterson coming in for Mill River, number 15 on the substitution, and that's going to be short, and rebound will come down and be taken out there by Abelnauer, and to Peterson. Then Brackus wasn't smooth, but they got it down the court, and then Brackus picked off by Joyal as they tried to go baseline, and now this is Severance with the basketball. Severance being guarded there by Mill River's number 24, Katrupi. Schneider had her pass stolen. She had killed the dribble and had too long a pass, and it'll come down to Lee, and Lee wants to come across, and comes to Dan Brackus. She'll launch it, be a little strong this time, and it's going to be in the far corner, and Peterson might have lost it out of bounds. She does. It'll be Fairhaven basketball, and Schneider getting set to come out of the basketball game. Sarah Daly coming in, number 25, and then she'll join Severance in the back court. So Daly and Severance now the back court for Kyle Wilson's Fairhaven JV Sliders, 4-0 Mill River. We got some subs coming in for Otter Valley, also, or for Otter Valley, for Mill River. Right league, wrong school. And they'll bring it back to Dennehy. Dennehy to the free throw line. Her pass at the shins bounces off. Peterson will go to the floor with a jump ball call, and the arrow is going to be favoring Mill Fairhaven squad. They'll have it down the center of the floor, and that's going to be, I need numbers. Allison Burden, number 14 out there, and that's got to be Redenis, I believe, 23. Yep, Taryn Redenis. And Fairhaven will have the break and get it in bounds, and they'll bring it back, and there's the screen set. Severance, nice switch off defensively, didn't allow her to get the shot off. She appeared like she was going to be open. Denny for a 3-ball, nope. Offensive rebound, just before she traveled and fell down, she got the ball off, and no, that might have been tipped. I'm not sure if it was or not, but the shot was off the mark, and with a 4-0 lead, Mill River trying to add to it, and Dennis just lost the dribble. John Fowler jump ball. The way Johnny's reacting, I think we're going to foul. That's going to be Redenis with the push, so Mill River will pick up the foul. That's Redenis' first personal, team's second, and we're down to 2:47 to go. It's been a pretty rapidly played first quarter here. Only 2 fouls called, so they'll go in and played right along. And he's going to call that one. Yeah, that was a nice move, but Erin Bora took a little extra step. Actually, she traveled so fast, I don't know if he's going to see it to call it. Burden will bring it into Redenis, and they'll pull the press off now. They're playing denial on the opposite side, but they get the ball into Dennis, and she'll come to Bird. Now Burden's a good shooter. She lit it up here the first home game that I did. We see the look inside. Oh, nice ball movement and battle for the rebound. Ball on the floor. Abinall are there, and we're going to have a push call on Peterson, I believe, as it was Bora crashing to the floor. Yeah, and it'll be Fairhaven with the basketball. The third team foul on Mill River now. It's 25, like I said before, is Sarah Daly taking the ball out of bounds, and she'll have Severance bring it up. Mill River has shown pressure in the backcourt. Not this trip, though. They'll pull back and pick up at half court, and that's for Dennis working against Severance. A little bumping and grinding. Severance up, got fouled. She should be shooting too. I'll wait for the indication and make sure that she wasn't on the floor, and they're going to send Severance to the line, so she will be fouled in the act of shooting. That will result in 2 free throws, and Kendra Severance now at the line in this JV contest with 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the score 4-0 Mill River. Fairhaven looking for their first points of the night from the free throw line. And Katrupi off the bench and checking in for Mill River. That first shot missed, and Severance will get a second opportunity here to put Fairhaven on the board. And she looks, waits, and no. Oh, rebound will come down to Daly. She'll save it, she'll pivot, she'll keep her hands moving so they can't tie the basketball up. Severance being chased by Katrupi. And Katrupi lucky right there. She didn't get the reach foul. And Daly looking, and nice grab on the side by Dennehy. And then the jump ball is Dambrakis with a bucket and a tie-up. Having a big first quarter of play for Mill River. And coming in now will be Pritchard. Madeline Pritchard, number 33, comes in for Abdenauer for Mill River. And this will be Katrupi. Looks like she's going to go to the point right now. Nice catch by Dambrakis. And they'll dump it down inside to Pritchard. And oh, she traveled. Yeah, she brought the ball down. Looked like she's going to do a drop step, and she traveled. So with 1.5 minutes to go, Fairhaven. First quarter action. Severance, that's a long, tough pass. Peterson with the steal and finish. No. Well, that thing teased everybody. Set on the rim, the ball did, and just wouldn't drop through the hole. And Severance now will stop and start and get the snap the pass off here to Dennehy. Dennehy sealed off from any more penetration at the, just shy of the free throw line. Nice switch up. Oh, they're going to call a foul. That Dambrakis jumped off the screen nicely, and they're going to give her the foul. Wow. Well, it must have been her. She wouldn't have called it, and we'll have the ball side out to Daly over there. She's in front of the Mill River bench, and Dambrakis will sit down, and I see Bennick, 32, is coming to the basketball game, and Bora will go where the ball is. There's Johnny Kelly. And now Severance will be guarded by Katrupi. Bounce pass to Dennehy, and she'll make the move on Bennick, and Bennick moved the feet defensively, did a nice job. Pass along the baseline, good positioning, just a tough angle for the shot. Pritchard will get the ball off and stolen away. Boy, it didn't take long, and the defense collapsed around nicely, got travel call. That was Kaylee Jones, number 15, who made the steal, and then kind of got swallowed up by all the defense down there. So 54 seconds left in the opening quarter of play. Katrupi and Mill River with the lead. They've got the ball, and then he slaps it out of the play, and it goes off from Burden's hands. It says it's going to be blue basketball. No argument from Allie Burden, so it must be right. Number 12 coming in the game for Fairhaven is going to be Lexus Hardiman. So Hardiman checking in for Dennehy for Fairhaven. And boy, Fairhaven trying to avoid a shutout here in the first quarter. Only down 4 points. Oh, nice cut up and overshot. Oh, they executed that nicely. They overshot the basket. It was number 13 Severance who threw the pass and then just kept going to the bucket and was open. And she might have been so open she was surprised, but it's going to be 4-0 still. And Katrupi and Burden in the backcourt. It'll be Katrupi bringing the basketball up. Bennick with the grab. Bennick just outside the elbow. Will put it on the floor and give the ball off now to Burden. To Peterson, she'll plant, pivot, go hard, high off the glass, no good, rebound. Well, Peterson got a hand on it, kept it alive, and went off from number 15, Jones of Fairhaven, out of bounds. And we'll have Burden set the ball in play. She'll be on the baseline, her throwing basket, and it's going to be the well, actually I call it the Y play. It's the offset box. Pritchard catch, Pritchard fire, off the glass too strong, everything but the bucket. They set it up, and the defense never reacted to it, and 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7. Time for one last shot here if they hurry up. Severance, I don't think they're going to get it off. Yep, they're not going to get the shot off, and we will have a first inning score of 4-0 Mill River. Here in Denny in the backcourt to start this game for Fairhaven. Oh, Coach Chadburn threw the rhythm of the game off. Yeah, they're going to start over again. We had an inadvertent buzzer. So it's the same thing. Schneider to Dennehy, and they were able to get the ball in play. And they go baseline. No, shot lined up and taken by number 12, Hardiman, and got a turnover. And Kachupi will give the ball back to the official, John Kelly. And need somebody for Fairhaven to take the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Denny, 24. They finally decide upon her to bring the ball into play. Going to be Bennick. Got the foul as she came across Alexis Hardiman's hands. Yeah, see the hat call, 32, and Amanda Lee at the score table, and she will check in for Mill River in the white uniforms, and she is going to replace Bennick, who will leave. And you know, I lost track of that is the 7th team foul. So Hardiman will go to the line, and again, Fairhaven's been there once before tonight and was 0 for 2 from the line. Still looking for their first basket, and won't have it. Oh, nice shot by Schneider. She just reached there. She's quick to the ball. Never really got a true box out on her. She just came inside the Mill River player and got the rebound. So, again, for not having scored for almost 8.5 minutes, to only be down 4 points, you can't complain. Up and no good. Nice move to the hole. The follow-up. Got it. Basket. Jones with the original jihad, and then Jones with the rebound and the putback. Lead cut in half, 4-2. Lee with the catch. Let the defender fly by, and we'll take it inside the arc, and they'll be front rimmed. Rebound, nice box out. Jones with the box out will find Dennehy. See if they can get the tempo picked up here and not let the defense get set. Kachupi, though, good job of stopping any more progress forward. And that's going to be, yeah, it went off from number 12. That's Hardiman. Went off from Hardiman out of bounds. Burden there with the good defense, and Burden will now bring the ball into play for Mill River. You can see Kachupi. No pressure in the backcourt. Each team at different times they've actually shown a couple different defensive looks. They've each pressed at different times in the ball game. Running one-hander, Burden no good. Rebound came off hard, and it's going to be Hardiman take the bump by Marissa Fitzgerald out there. Number 20 snuck in the ball game for me from Mill River. Schneider, number 20 in blue for Fairhaven. Lost it, has it. Maybe nobody's got it. It's going to be picked back up by Dennehy, and boy, she is being dogged defensively. She'll break the timeline. What a screen set by Schneider. Came back to open the court up for, and that's a good catch by Hardiman. They'll go down inside to Schneider, and she got Kachupi on her, and she's traveled. Yeah, just good pressure. Real good pressure defensively by Kachupi. And coming back in will be Daly, 25 for Fairhaven. Clock will stop with 6 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the opening half of play. 4-2 Mill River. This is the JV game. We'll have the varsity game of this. See same two teams at a later date on Channel 15. Lee wanted to take her off the dribble, and boy, able to save it at the last second. And yeah, then she threw it off. She just had nothing to do, so she just threw it off Mandigo. Heather Mandigo, number 14 for Fairhaven. And Dambracka's back in the ball game. She's got a basket tonight for Mill River, number 11. Actually, she had the first basket, and then coming back in for Fairhaven will be number 44, Courtney Joyle. And again, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize for that. But I didn't check on it because it looked easy. It was the word loyal, except spelled with a J. So I went with Joyle. And the steal. Dambrackas going to muscle her way forward. Dambrackas got pressure from behind. We'll give it back to Kachupi. She had to go up and look, pass it up, we'll go to Lee. She'll penetrate, up, and no good. Went off the glass with the running one-hander, and Hardiman with the rebound will bring it down to Dennehy. 5:51 to go. Second quarter play. Carried it. Yeah, ball came up funny on her off the floor, and she palmed it, carried it, turned it over. See the coach got right there? You got a new pair of white sneakers. Should never wear white sneakers with a tie. He's young. You got to, somebody's got to teach him how to dress appropriately for the game. And I'm just picking on him. Probably a third my age. Lee fades away. Actually, might have been a pass. It'll go up to Fitzgerald. That's going to count. If it goes, it does not. But I believe Marissa is going to go to the line, shoot a couple. She is. So she'll get set up here. And Marissa Fitzgerald, number 20 for the Minutemen at the line. That's the 8th team foul on Fairhaven. No fouls yet. No, that's not right. Okay. One scoreboard doesn't show it, but there's one team foul on Mill River, and Fitzgerald will be off the mark, and both teams not lighting it up from the free throw line tonight. That could change as things unravel here in this opening contest. And nope. Pritchard, yes, Pritchard. Madeline, Madeline Pritchard. 6-2 on the putback, and on the made basket, they'll go to a different look defensively, and not really a trap, but just more of a pressure defense in the back court. And Abdelnauer at the scores table getting set to check it out. It's going to get her on that one. She got ball the first time, and she got the foul called on her in the second time, and it'll be the second foul on Mill River. It's not the 1-and-1. Where is it? You know, I've been reading it backwards. I apologize to the officials. It's 8 team fouls on Mill River and just 1 on Fairhaven. And I apologize for that. So Severance at the line, and just 2 fouls away from the double bonus are the Slaters. Got it. But Severance, she had a lot more patience that time than the previous shooters, and she got it to drop. And Schneider coming in for Daly for Fairhaven. And I think that's 21, Mangan in there. Melissa Mangan in there for Mill River. I can't see her jersey number. And Severance won't get the second one to fall, and rebound came down to Dambrakis, and that is Mangan, number 21. Lee came back to get the pass, and she'll break the timeline, bring it to the front court, work between circles, give it off on the elbow to Mangan. She wanted to go down inside to Fitzgerald. That was pretty much sealed off. Dambrakis will rifle a pass down to Abdelnauer. They'll play a little inside-outside basketball game right now. A lot of pivoting. Now she'll dribble, and boy, just nowhere to get it. Joyle was there, and there's just nowhere to get that. It was really well defended by Joyle. And it's 6-3. Mill River with the lead, but Fairhaven with the ball. JV basketball, the spin, the shot, too strong. A lot of muscle on it, and rebound will come down to Dennehy. She'll go up and get it. Dennehy makes it a 1-point ball game. So 6-5 now as Fairhaven starting to find their offense. 30-second timeout being called by Mill River. We'll go over to Mr. Wilson's huddle. Oh, you know, I already did his team. Let me go to the coach, Shane Little. And I'll tell you, Katie Messer wears 10, Casey Dambrakis is 11, Amanda Lee is the captain, she is 12, Allison Burden is 14, Kylie Peterson's 15, Marissa Fitzgerald wears 20, Melissa Mangan 21, Taryn Redenis 23, Haley Katrupi is 24, captain number 32, Brandy Bennick, Madeline Pritchard 33, Caitlin Hardigan 34, and Lauren Abdelnauer is number 44. And just to recap where we are, Munger Vision, Channel 15, PEGTV Sports is at the Dean Holt Memorial Gym at Mill River Union High School. JV basketball will get us going tonight. Then we'll have the varsity version of Fairhaven Mill River. John Kelly, there he is. Former standout athlete at MSJ. Good basketball player at MSJ in the early 70s. He's one of the officials. And Johnny McKernan, the other official. Doing a good job tonight, they are. That was Dambrakis. They'll get it to lead, and they look for Abdelnauer. Schneider played that pretty well, pushed her way out. 3 ball short. Rebound will come down to Dennehy, and she'll find Severance. Kyle Wilson, the coach, urging her to push the ball and pick the tempo up down the floor. He literally ran down as far as he could in the coach's box. Of course, he's in good shape. He could probably go out there and play 7 or 8 quarters. In that case, it wouldn't be quarters. That should be a backcourt. Yeah. The defender did knock the ball away, but then it went out from the foot of Severance into the backcourt. That was number 21, Melissa Mangan, that did a nice play defensively. And for Fairhaven, Alexis Hardiman coming in the ballgame, number 12. And this is Dambrakis with it, and that's going to go through Mangan's hands, and yeah, she knew it. She put her head down. She was just trying to make a move before she made the catch. It happens a lot. And again, no pressure this time in the backcourt. Severance will be picked up between circles by Mangan. They go on the far side to Schneider. She wants to wrap the ball inside. There wasn't a lot of room there to make the pass work, and we'll have a whistle, and it's going to be Mill River basketball. Yes, that is what we have, Mill River basketball. So it's Dambrakis gets there, and she will Give it into Abdelnauer. Oh, she could have turned and gone right to the hole. The shot drops. Dambrakis is hot tonight. She's got 4 points, and I mean that's 50% of the offense. There's only 8 on the board, and the foul, or do we? Yes, we do. Push called. And it's going to be shots. It's got to be shots. Yeah, that's the 9th team foul. It wasn't a player control foul, so there will be shots coming up. There's going to be 2 on Dambrakis, so she was called for her 2nd personal. That's the 9th foul, so the next foul committed by the Minutemen in the white uniforms will be 2 shots automatically the rest of the first half for Fairhaven. Got 2 local teams in PEGTV's viewing area tonight. I love it when that happens. You get double the audience. You go from 10, 11 viewers to 19 or 20. Severance off the mark. Rebound. Nice box out by Fitzgerald, and she might throw it away. Nope. Nice chase down by Lee. Good speed by Lee out there. Amanda Lee got to get a string on the basketball. She's had to get away from her a couple times tonight. Mangan with the catch on the elbow. Kills the dribble. Looks inside and just wasn't there. And Dambrakis came back to meet the pass from Dambrakis. That's knocked up in the air. Lee for 2 points. No. Fitzgerald had it, lost it, and it's going to be last touched by Fitzgerald. Fairhaven will have the basketball with 2:51 to go in this first half of JV basketball. And Kyle Wilson, I mean, I'm watching him. He wants him to pick up the tempo here. I think he's making a good move here. Get some transition going, and nice job by Daly tapping the pass back to Hardigan. Lexus, cool first name. Got the ball, and she gave it back to Daly, and they'll swing it off to Schneider, and Schneider will pivot between the circles, so they'll give it back to Daly, and she got the pass down to Hardigan, and her shot might have been a pass. Going to be 2 shots coming up. I'll tell you, 15 for Fairhaven. Kaylee Jones, when she's come in the ball game, she's made things happen. She's got a bucket, and she's got a steal, she's got a rebound, and now she's got fouled, and she's going to the line for 2 shots, as that's the 10th foul, but I don't think it would have mattered. I think she was in the act of shooting to begin with, so that will be stopping the clock with 2:24 to go. And that shot will be, oh, I thought it was going to go up and over. And for Mill River, Caitlin Hardigan coming in. You know, I've been calling Lexus the wrong name. It's Hardiman with a D. Hardiman. I apologize for that. It's Mill River who has Hardigan with a G. You can see how a guy like myself could get confused. And that'll rim out on her. Abdelnauer, and that will go off from Hardigan out of bounds. Now Fairhaven will have the basketball, they'll have it out of bounds. See that lady right there leaning against the door jam? Legendary player at Rutland, legendary coach in the Mayflower Conference at St. Joe's College, Joe Valenti. One of my most favorite people to speak with when I come around Mill River. Covered her teams at College of St. Joe's, 2 different championships, and actually back-to-back championships, and just a wonderful person to speak with. And she didn't even pay me to say that. That was free of charge. And we'll have the ball out of bounds. Lee will take it out of bounds on the travel call, and Mill River's Dambrakis with 1:56 to go will bring the ball up, and only 1 foul by Fairhaven as a team, and I'm not sure what to think of that. They've been aggressive defensively, and Mill River's been getting shots off, and I guess it's just good, hard, clean play. See Severance take a glance over to Coach Wilson, get the play call, and boy, you see that a lot at JV level. They just kill the dribble up high, and Abdelnauer is going to get the push from behind, trying to go to the ball. That will send number 15, Jones, back to the line. I thought Jones, yeah, there she goes. Yeah, and 2 shots coming up. They're over the 10-team limit. That's actually the 11th team foul, and they don't keep putting it on the board when they get to 10. They don't just keep putting it on the board. And that's going to be, no, she got 2 shots. Yeah. Everybody got excited. Yeah. So Jones. She didn't hit the rim. She hit it. That's why there's no foul. Schneider got it. Schneider on the offensive rebound will make it a 1-point game for the 2nd time tonight at 8-7. So an offensive rebound by Schneider, number 20. And we've got a nail-biter developing here. And Abdelnauer up, and Abdelnauer, oh my God, that set there. Up, and Schneider got the rebound again. So Schneider doing it on the boards on both ends of the floor. And Fairhaven looking for the lead, and Severance got it under control there. I was in doubting it for a second, but she got it under control. And, oh, we got a new number out there. That's Bowen. Number 10, Bowen in the ballgame for Fairhaven. And the shot, oh, good shot and the foul. Abdelnauer got good position inside. She was fouled. No shots coming up. It's only the second team foul on Fairhaven. And with 56 seconds to go, yeah, they're going to go. I thought they might. And Fairhaven's going to go full court press now. And yeah, Bowen, number 10, is checked in the basketball game for Fairhaven. I missed that earlier. Lee, no problem in the front court, looking for Abdelnauer. Was a tough, long diagonal pass with 2 defenders back to complete and 47 seconds to go. Now Coach Wilson wanting to settle down the tempo. Well, Severance just taking a little tour of the Dean Hope Memorial Gym and is slapped out of bounds by Mill River. It'll be Fairhaven basketball. They'll have it take out of bounds on the baseline. Not quite in the corner, not quite underneath the backboard. Jones with the catch. Bowen with the catch. They go to elbow. They go to the top of the arc to Daly. She'll set the screen for Severance. Well, they might. I didn't think he was going to do it. They might be playing for the last shot. It won't matter now there because the steal on the knockdown. Mangan got the tip. The ball went to Dambrakis. They'll throw it away. Neither team wants to take the final shot here in his final 19 seconds of the first quarter as they just keep exchanging turnovers. Fairhaven now with their opportunity. They go on at the halftime, take the lead, double dribble. Severance will double dribble as Mangan came out, number 21, and played the good defense. So now we're down to 14 seconds and our 4th change of possession. And Dennehy coming in for Severance for Fairhaven. 4th change of possession in the last 56 seconds. That's turning the ball over. Abdelnauer, he wanted the backdoor cut. Dambrakis was fouled. No shots coming up. Ball out of bounds on the floor with 7 seconds to go, and that's only the 3rd team foul. And Dambrakis being guided over to where the official wants the ball thrown in bounds. Abdelnauer catches, fires. No, oh, everything but the bucket. Well executed play. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The first half will end. 8-7. Mill River's JV squad with the lead over Fairhaven on Munger Vision. We'll have the basketball to get things started here in the second half of play in this JV basketball game. We'll see what adjustments the coaches have made, and I'm sure they have. They've had ample time to talk and re-strategize, reconfigure things. And Dennehy will put it up, no good. I think that's going to be one area right there that we're going to see Fairhaven is just generate more shots. If you got the ball and you got a chance to take a shot, take it. Because I think if you look at the stats, they didn't really generate a lot of attempts, field goal attempts. And they're only down to 1, 8-7. Oh, we got a moving screen. Yeah, Johnny with a good call there. And they're both, again, both officials are named John, so it's not like I'm lost in space here. Johnny Kelly's right there. And John McKernan is the other official. They've done an outstanding job, as they did last night in the Windsor MSJ JV basketball game. And Amanda Lee will bring the ball into play, and she'll get it to Abdelnauer up ahead to Katrupi. She got behind the defense. She switches sides. And Abdelnauer, no. Boy, pounding the glass, got a foul as Mill River got in there and was looking for their second offensive rebound. We got a whistle on the play. We'll have no shots, but the first foul of the second half will go against Fairhaven. No, it won't. Holy crap, it went against Mill River. Oh, bite my tongue. I was premature in assuming who was going to get the foul call there, and you should never do that to the officials. They're right down there on top of it. They can see a lot better than I can. The ball fake, the penetration, the dish. Dennehy for 3. Nope. Long rebound will come down to Dambrakis, who's got 4 points in the basketball game, but 2 fouls also. Now at halftime, I got to visit one of my favorite coaches, Jay Wilson's over here in the stands. Of course, he led Mill River to a boys basketball team to a championship. As a coach here, he was an outstanding soccer coach. Up at the high school in the city where I can't tape things. Abdelnauer fades, fires, no good. Rebound will be saved. Schneider, they'll go to the floor and jump ball. Going to stay down this end of the floor. Oh, I get long-winded. I could talk with Jay for hours and hours and hours. He's the only guy I've met who could probably talk as long without pausing as I can. Dambrakis catches, fires. Abdelnauer with another offensive rebound. She's fouled this time, and I do think she's going to the line this time. On the arm, 2 shots, he says, and that's what we're going to have is Abdelnauer, number 44 from Mill River, head to the line, look to extend that 1-point lead. That's quickly 3 team fouls on Fairhaven, and that foul was called on number 11, Aaron Bora. Now, Bora, I was told, is going to play some varsity ball or be moved up to the varsity game. Whether she plays or not, I don't know, but she will be seeing varsity time. Jones coming in the ball game, her 15 for Fairhaven. What a job Jones did. She was a good spark off the bench in that first half for the Slaters. No, Mr. Wilson and I got talking about one of my most passionate, heated subjects that really gets me angry, and I can't discuss it on air, but he got me going, so it should be a much better second half commentating. Tip out of bounds by Lee, who reacted to the pass going inside to Jones. JV ball, 8-7, Mill River with the lead there in the white uniforms. They're on their home court in North Clarendon, Vermont, USA. On a, I don't think it's overly cold. I mean, it's winter. Oh, Abdenauer got the block with the arms and the hand, but she did slide the lower body into her, and that's what the foul was. And Schneider will be at the line, and she's looking to tie it up with the first shot for Fairhaven. Again, if you're looking for a 50-40 type of ball game, I don't think it's going to happen tonight. I mean, they could turn it on here, but they're just trying to get it tied at 8 right now. And now we're going to have Pritchard come in for Abdenauer, who's got 3 fouls but did good work on the boards before picking up that 3rd foul. So Schneider, again, trying to salvage 1 of 2 here. Will be up and no. Oh, Jones got there, kept it alive, and they'll be chased down this side by Bohr inside to Schneider, to the back to the bucket. Going back to the free throw line. And again, it was much quicker passing. They didn't let the defense get set, and that's one of the keys there. And it was midway, not quite midway through the second quarter, that Coach Wilson, Kyle Wilson, was urging his team from the sideline, literally sprinting up and down the coach's box, wanting to push the ball, pick the tempo up, get things flowing here. Tie ball game at 8. Schneider, look at that one. That was all twined by Schneider. And Schneider on the second shot. Going to give Fairhaven a lead as she rolled it up and in. They're going to go to a press after the made basket. Lee will get it to Ambracas. She'll put it on the floor. It's tough breaking the press on the sideline, but she did it. She just got ahead of Bora. Now Lee with the basketball. Lee working on the outside of the arc. Wants to go around Dennehy. And Dennehy, as they're playing man-to-man right now, I love to see that. Hardigan up. Hardigan, boy, she had it sighted, couldn't get it. Chased down by Pritchard, and they'll recycle the offense. Lee with the ball fake, drives inside, 8-footer, gives it off to Pritchard, turns, fires too hard off the glass. Rebound will come down, and Fairhaven will outlet the ball to Severance. Severance will slow it down. The rebound generated from number 11, Bora, for Fairhaven. They're in the dark blue uniforms, and it's starting to shape into a, we're going to have a tight finish. This is going to be an exciting finish. The score never reflects the hard work, the effort, and the passion. We're going to have a push from behind on Pritchard of Mill River. And each team now starting to, sorry, I say the score doesn't reflect as low as it is in the third quarter, 9-8. The lack of effort and passion for the game. Just, right now, it's just not an offensive game. It happens. Schneider, see, they got talked to, and I'm assuming this because I haven't talked to Coach Kyle Wilson yet, but they're taking a lot more shots when they're open, something they didn't really do in the first half. And I got to assume, which you should never assume things, but I had to assume that that was one of the areas of discussion. Jump ball staying down here. Not only is the game picking up, but because the game's picking up, the crowd's getting into it. Sometime the wildest portion of the night is the JV game. The varsity game usually doesn't have as much raw emotion and humor in it, actually. You know, nice box out. That should be a, oh, I'm wondering who they're calling that on. Got a push, and yeah, it was a nice box out by Kylie Peterson. I'm sorry, Peterson 15 with a great box out, and the foul's on 15 in blue. See, both players are wearing 15. So that's why it took me a second to figure out which 15, and I guessed right. Oh, that's not Kachupi, that's Dennis. They'll go across to Lee, open, fires, no. Can't find the touch right now. Shooters shoot till it starts to drop, and that's what she's doing, trying to shoot herself out of a little bit of a cold spell here. And then he goes baseline, and that was a tough angle. Schneider fouled. Schneider has done a great job. This is going to be the 15th foul. Going to call Fitzgerald. 2-0. That's Fitzgerald of Mill River with the push from behind, and we're going to have the ball out of bounds as that's going to be her second personal, team's 5th. So we're not quite at the midway point. All safe, but inbounds to Dambraka. She'll go to Lee. Lee turns around Dennehy right in her face. Now comes Lee with the push. Lee, she'll be isolated and break the press and bring it up, and now the pass will go to Redenis on that far side. She's just outside the elbow, and she'll work it to the arc, get to the free throw line traveled. Yeah. Yeah, now we'll go to the side out. We'll be right in front of the Mill River bench, and they need a body over there. It's going to be, I'm trying to remember by Daly, 25. I'm trying to do it by memory, and it was Daly to Severance. And Severance ran the point an awful lot in that first half of play. She's going to be a shooter here. And again, they took it to the hole. They've already taken more shots in a half a quarter than they took the entire first half. Oh boy, Redenis and Dennehy bumping, and everybody's going to be okay. And the ball will be side out, and Daly will take it, number 25, out of bounds. And you see the crowd filling in nicely. See all the people here. This is a good crowd for a JV game. There's going to be Severance waiting the pass and just letting the subs come in, and Dennehy coming out, and Julia Dockham, number 33, coming in the ballgame for Fairhaven. So Dockham, 33, into the contest for the Slaters. Bora, a few ball fakes on the drive, and that was blocked by Redenis, up by Jones, and got it. I tell you, Jones brings good energy on the court for Fairhaven. And she does it by just positioning herself with smart, instinctive basketball maneuvers and hard work. 11-8, that's Fairhaven's largest lead of the contest. Mill River looking for their first points of the third quarter, which is over halfway through now. And Daly, well, she will not take the ball out of bounds. It'll be a full timeout taken by Mill River, and I'll zoom in here on Coach Little's huddle as soon as they settle down, and I'll read you the roster. Probably a full timeout and get both rosters in. But I'll tell you, number 10 is Katie Messer, and Casey Dambrackas is number 11. Amanda Lee's a captain. Number 12, Allison Burden, I know that. Just can't read my own writing tonight. Number 14, Kylie Peterson is 15. Marissa Fitzgerald wears 20. Melissa Mangan is 21. Taryn Redenis, 23. 24, Haley Katrupi, and other captains, 32. Brandy Bennick. Madeline Pritchard is 33. Caitlin Hardigan, with a G, Hardigan, is 34. And Lauren Abdelmauer is 44. And everybody's played tonight for Mill River, and we'll swing it over. And there's the Slaters in the blue uniforms, and Kyle Wilson's their head coach. Elena Bowen is 10. Erin Bohr is 11. Lexis Hardiman with a D is 12. Kendra Severance is 13. Heather Mandgo is 14. Kaylee Jones 15. Meryl Schneider 20. Davis is 21. Riley Dennehy is 24. Sarah Daly 25. Riley Koenig is 30. Vanessa Rayum 32. Julia Dockham's 33. And Courtney Joyle is 44. And I want to find my official game roster. Aaron Davis, A-A-R-E-N, is 21 for Fairhaven. And I honestly couldn't read my own writing, because I always copy the roster down in large handwriting than what they hand out for printed rosters. I use the printed roster just to get my information. Then I memorize it and eat the paper like spies are supposed to, like Get Smart. They used to do that. Well, kids are too young to remember the show Get Smart. That shot taken, partially blocked, will come down on the baseline, and Severance will dribble it back out. And again, one of the things they've done is they've taken something as simple, and it sounds simple, and is they're taking more shots. The more shots you take, the odds of making baskets go up. If you take 3 shots and you make 1, you're shooting 33%. If you take 10 shots and make 5, you're shooting 50%. So the more shots, the odds go up that you're going to score more points. And that's what Fairhaven's doing right now. How sad for, I tell you, what your grade, it had to be 8th grade, Mr. Wurzbicki for math. Oh no, it was Mr. Keith for math. That was pretty impressive math, let me tell you. Block from behind. It was Katrupi that made the block. Katrupi with the basketball. Katrupi with a 2-on-2. We'll give it off to Dambrackas, a running one-hander, wave it off. She traveled. I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a shot, whether she traveled or not. They've been stuck. They had 8 at halftime. They haven't scored a bucket here in the third quarter. Talking about Mill River. And Bora, no good. Rebound will be controlled out of there by Mill River. That was Peterson that got the rebound. Should bring it down to Lee. Lee, she's starting to get frustrated. She's taking the game to the hole. Now she'll pass it off. This is Dambrakis looking for a 6-point. No good. Rebound will come down and be controlled by the Slaters in the dark blue uniforms. And of course, that was Bora, number 11. She'll give it off to Severance, 13. Good defense by Kachupi. Then Lee on the far side will pressure the basketball. And Bora wants to give it off on the baseline to Jones. Jones against Fitzgerald. Fades away, fires off the glass. Ball bounces around. It'll be Dambrakis with the tipped ball, and she'll give it off to Kachupi. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Third quarter has been a fun one to watch. They've been able to get a lot more speed going up and down the floor. That's Peterson. And I'm not sure what he called. I think he called jump ball. No fouls. Okay. Because Mill River's at 16 fouls. The next foul they commit will be the 1-and-1 for Fairhaven. And Fairhaven with just 14 fouls. Lee's going to take a breather. She's going to sit down, and I honestly am looking. Burton must have taken her spot. Yes, because everybody else stayed the same. Schneider back in the ball game, number 24, Fairhaven. Burton looking, Kachupi firing, and no. I believe that was Tip Jones with another rebound. She has done it on both ends of the floor for the Slaters. And Severance carried it out. Came way up on the floor, and she palmed the ball or carried the ball, whatever terminology you want to use. It's a turnover. In layman's terms, she turned the ball over. Burton had a good game the last time I was here offensively. Then Severance is going to be called for the hold, hand check, and it'll just be the 5th foul. So each team getting close to shooting free throws with 1:47 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, and now Burton will look and find Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald wants Kachupi to get out on the passing lane. Kachupi wants to go back to Fitzgerald. She's in the blocks. She's down low. She'll wheel through the paint, kick it out, and Dambrakis feeling it. Not that time, though, and that's going to be a foul. Push from behind on Peterson. Oh, I think it's going to be, yeah. That should be 7 fouls now. Push, 1-and-1, yeah. I'm on the same page tonight with the officials, and that's either good for me or bad for them. I don't know how you want to look at that. But that will send Schneider to the line, and Meryl Schneider has played a good ball game tonight for Fairhaven. Again, got the varsity version of Mill River Fairhaven girls coming up at a later date on Channel 15, and that's going to be Pritchard coming in the ball game for Mill River. She's at the scorers table, and that'll be off the front of the rim, and the long rebound will be chased on by Hardiman up, and Schneider on the glass. One big difference, too, is going to be the offensive rebounds here in the second half. Right now, definitely heavily in favor of Fairhaven. Still the 1-and-1, and that'll send Schneider back to the line. So Schneider. And now they're going to let Pritchard come in. Pritchard will take Fitzgerald's spot for Mill River. And Peterson's picked up her 3rd foul down there for the Minutemen. But they're going to leave her in the ball game. Schneider with a long look. No. Jones got the rebound, got tied up. It's going to stay down here. But see, because of her hustle on the boards by Jones after her own teammate's missed shot, Fairhaven's going to retain possession, and Dennehy will bring the ball into bounds. She'll bring it off to Jones, and she wants to come up top, and Bora. Dennehy rimmed out. Rebound to Kachupi. She's off and running. Kachupi full throttle to the free throw line, and then she'll pull it back out. Wants to dump it down inside to Pritchard. She'll wheel to the hole, off the glass. That'll rim out on her. That's a very uncooperative home rim. That is quite a job by Jones. Didn't pick up the travel. And jump ball. It's going to be down this in the floor. Mill River will get it on the call with 66 seconds to go in the third quarter. That has seen Fairhaven overtake a 1-point deficit at the end of the half and turn it into a lead now. And the turn shot fired, no good. Ball on the floor. Schneider, the recipient of the big bounce, will come to Dennehy. Nice grab by Dennehy. And now Kachupi will come out and contest the basketball. Wants to stop its progress going forward travel. Dennehy wanted to hit Bora, who popped out. And she did hit her, but she traveled to get there. There's Coach Wilson. Oh, that picture says it all. I couldn't have picked a better time. I just couldn't have written a better script and queued it up. Oh, the life of a coach. So many ups and downs. And he is an awful good coach. Soccer is his thing. I mean, he played soccer and basketball in high school. But he's you can hear the slap. Yeah. Got some shots coming up for the Slaters. It's going to be an automatic 2 shots, even though it's only the 19th foul. But because Bora was fouled in the act of shooting, and that's going to be 4 fouls on Peterson, and now they'll bring in Hardigan. It's 2 shots. She's got to wait till the second shot. Yep. That rule came into play, gosh, I think 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago. I do understand it. And it does make sense to wait till the second shot on 2 shots to come in. Joyle coming in the ballgame, 44 also for Fairhaven. It's been a long time since Joyle's been in the ballgame. She had a very strong showing early on. Nope, can't get either one. Schneider on the boards and trying to put it up with one catch and shoot all in the same motion. Might have been looking for a whistle, but just the fact that she got yet another rebound, offensive rebound. She's done a good job. Dan Brackus will bring the pass down inside to Hardigan, and she'll take the shot. Leaner off the glass, no good, and Hardigan rolls to the hole, gets the handle on it, going to count it. Count the bucket. Hardigan. Caitlin doing a nice job just sticking with it, staying on the boards and getting the basket. So Hardigan will be at the line. And she can tie the ball game up here with a made free throw. It's 11-10 right now. Fairhaven with the lead with 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hardigan with a long pre-shot ritual. We'll put it up, and no. Burden will chase down the long rebound off the missed free throw. She's going to have a free pass to the bucket, takes and puts Mill River up 12-10. Nobody marked her. Nobody went out and played defense against her. That's going to be the buzzer. Again, we're on the 12-11 Mill River lead as we head into what could be the final quarter of play. Slaters will have the basketball here. It's again fourth quarter, but we'll play till we have a winner. If we need extra time tonight, long pass to Severance. I mean, that was a good zip on the ball and the foul. We'll send Fairhaven to the line for 2 shots. That's the 10th team foul on Mill River. And it'll be Severance. There she is, working her way to the line, and 2 shots. 10th foul, second foul on number 24, Katrupi. So Katrupi will pick up her second personal, and it's 2 shots the rest of the night. No, that thing teased everybody, wouldn't drop in. And Severance, with 1 second gone here in the fourth quarter of play, will not be able to tie the game up. And Schneider, this time boxed out by Hardigan, goes to Katrupi, and here comes the push down the far side. Severance able to angle her up. Burden left alone again and couldn't get it. Rebound, Pritchard, little bunny, no good. Pritchard gets the ball back for the second offensive rebound. Lee fades, fires, no good. Lee will let Burden get the loose ball. No, we're getting second and third chances. Again, nobody came out, and Burden can't nail it for that second time. And they're going to have to discuss that on that Fairhaven sideline. That's 3 times in the second half that Burden's gotten the basketball, and nobody's picked her up as far as their assignment defensively. Traveled, yeah, she got moving and wheeling along the baseline. Now, it's one of those deals, it's easy to play from up here, but she had the baseline and she was already going. She should have just finished the drive. But you know, they get a play called and they want to finish the play out. Oh, nice basket. Hardigan having a big second half for Mill River. Makes the lead 14-11 now, the Minutemen. And a timeout called by Fairhaven's coach Kyle Wilson. And he'll call that just 50 seconds into the second half of play. It's going to be a full timeout, and probably the last time, but I'll read the rosters for you for both sides. And for Fairhaven, it's Elena Bowen, number 10, Erin Bora, number 11, number 12 is Lexus Hardiman, Kendra Severance, 13, 14 is Heather Mandigo, Kaylee Jones is 15, Meryl Schneider, 20, Erin Davis, 21, 24 is Riley Dennehy, Sarah Daly's 25, Riley Koenig is 30, 32 is Vanessa Rayon, Julia Dockham 33, and Courtney Joyle 44. And there's the Mill River huddle. The coach is somewhere inside there, and Katie Messers number 10, Casey Dambrakis 11, Amanda Lee 12, Allison Burden is number 14, Kylie Peterson 15, Marissa Fitzgerald 20, 21 Melissa Mangan, Taryn Redennis 23, 24 Haley Katrupi, Brandy Bannick is 32, Madeline Pritchard 33, 34 is Caitlin Hardigan, and Lauren Ablenauer is 44. And that, my friends, is the rosters and the lineups for everybody playing ball tonight in the JV contest from the Dean Holt Memorial Gym in North Clarendon, Vermont, USA. Jerry Munger, Munger Vision, PEGTV Sports, all that good stuff. Bringing in the contest. A lot of time left. 7 minutes, 10 seconds in the JV basketball game. Could be another 30 minutes of ball. They're gonna run a little weave up top, a little motion, and then boy, she gotta get out of the paint, and yeah, she does. Severance had her shot blocked, becomes a pass, she'll turn fire. That shot blocked, and Mill River playing some good interior defense out there. It's number 14 Mandigo for the Slaters, and that's gonna be 14 Burton up, and no! Boy, Burton having a little bad luck tonight on her shooting. And Severance will save it as Jones's pass bounced off from her out of bounds. Kachupi almost able to get the pick at the mid-court stripe, and again, that's number 14, Heather Mandigo, with the basketball for Fairhaven. She needs some help, and she's going to get the ball down to Jones on the baseline. She's trapped, and she goes over the top to Daly, to the bucket, and no. Became a missed shot in the Kachupi's hands, looking for Pritchard. Pritchard! Pass just a little bit long for Pritchard and Daly. Boy, Pritchard, what a battle. Jump ball. Pritchard, great effort by Pritchard. Great effort by Pritchard. And that'll give Mill River back the ball with 6:11 to go in the fourth quarter, and they are ahead by 3 points. Burden to Lee. Lee will give it over to Kachupi, and I think that's going to be a 3-ball. Three-pointer for Kachupi. First 3 of the night for either side, and it extends the lead now to 6 at 17-11. So Mill River's really corrected themselves nicely after losing the lead in the third quarter. They've gone on a good run here. Daly will bring it in to Severance. She'll dance around that logo at midcourt. Kachupi with those quick hands, almost able to get the steal, and can't save it. Yeah, she went to that side to Mandigo, and the pass was off her fingertips out of bounds. And Redennis at the score table getting set to check in for the Minutemen, the next opportunity. Lee with the catch, and Lee's going to be tripped up, and Lee should be going to the line for the 1-and-1. Oh yeah, she's going to have a floor burn there. And yep, there she goes. They just told her now it's the 1-and-1. So Dennehy checks in, 24 for Fairhaven. For Mandigo, and Kachupi went out and I missed who took her spot. Dennis took her spot. And Dennehy with the rebound will go back to Severance. 5:36 to go in the fourth quarter of basketball. Boy, what a cut to the hole by Schneider. Up and block. Comes down to Jones. Up and no. Jones one more time. Jump ball and foul. Got a foul. We got a wrestling match. Pritchard doing a good job, and I just don't know what the call is going to be. Going to have a hold call. Jones will go to the line, so the foul had to be on Pritchard. That's her third personal. They're over the 10-team limit, yes. So 2 shots coming up for Jones. It's number 15 for Fairhaven, Kaylee Jones at the line. No. She'll try it again here. Stops the clock at 5:22 to go, and Dan Brackus going to the scorers table. Got it. 17-12, and they'll allow Dan Brackus to come in the basketball game, and she's going to replace Amanda Lee. Lee will sit down. And no pressure by Fairhaven in the backcourt this particular trip down the floor. Nice catch by Burden. They want to post up Pritchard, and well, that worked pretty well too. Burden fading away with a left-handed shot, kissed it off the glass and in. Daly open, Daly fires, Daly a little long, rebound 1 and out. It's Dan Brackus down the far side. Dan Brackus getting a hold of the basketball, kind of, yeah. We'll bring it back to Burden. Mill River's lead at 7, 19-12. Burden with a few ball fakes will go to Hardigan up, and boy, tell ya, she has been good and aggressive here, and ooh, Jones crashes to the floor. And I think Hardigan might have been a little bit too aggressive there. 34, yeah, it's going to be 2 shots the other end. Jones going to have some bruises. She's been crashing around each end of the floor, and refs talk to her and ask her if she's okay. And of course she's telling them she is. She's tough. And she'll have 2 shots coming up. And again, with 4:45 to go, and the offense kind of gone stale a little bit here for Haven in the 4th quarter. They got to start knocking down the free throws. And Hardeman, number 12, coming in the ball game for Haven. She's at the scores table, and that will not drop for Jones. Now, Hardeman coming in for Daly, and then Pritchard will sit down, and Abdelnauer back in. Abdelnauer will be playing with 3 personal fouls. Abdelnauer had a big first half for Mill River and then got in foul trouble, and she sat. Well, she's been sitting for quite a while. Both shots off the mark, and Abdelnauer with the good box out, and she'll get the ball off to Dambrakis, and Dambrakis will go to Redena. She wants to drive, penetrate, shoot, no good. Rebound, Abdelnauer, no. Almost an impossible angle to shoot and get it to drop. She was underneath the basket. Almost pulled it off. Hardeman with the grab will hit the trail on the play, and that was Severance, and she'll go to Schneider, and Schneider, the top of the arc. No shot clock, they don't have to worry about that. And Hardeman, this is a 3-ball off the glass, no good. Long rebound, tip kept alive. Will come down to Mill River. They got a 3-on-1. Burden will cross over, go for the layup, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2. She crossed over to go to the right hand. So Burden will stop the clock with 4:10 to go, and her team up by 7. She's trying to add to that lead. And the foul on Dennehy, that's going to be her 2nd personal for Fairhaven. Nope. She'll get a 2nd chance here. I want to correct myself. She's shooting 2 because she was fouled in the act of shooting. Fairhaven's just picked up their 8th team foul. Much better result. That'll put the lead to 8 at 20-12, and if you've only scored 12 points in 3.5 quarters, an 8-point deficit is pretty big right now. Dennehy with a lot of ball fakes, stops, and can't get it to drop. Boy, she had the open look and the right decision to take the shot, but it just wouldn't drop through the cylinder for her. And Dambrakis, long pass front court, will go to Burden. Burden wants to drive. Up, double clutched it, left it on the front of the rim. Rebound, fought for a jump ball is going to be Fairhaven basketball. And I'm waiting, I heard Joyle's coming in for Jones, so 44, Joyal, and I went with Joyal, and that's what I'm going to stick with for the game. If it's wrong, I'll know about it. Again, Mill River will pick up at midcourt, no pressure. Oh, Severance, she came up with that dribble, yeah. And John Kelly, he raised his hand to make a call, and then he changed his mind and then rubbed the back of his head, just kind of covered up. Now he's got a foul to call. So 20-12, and Fairhaven again, 3:34 to go. Like, their offense is going to come from the line. They got to start making these. And Kendra Severance will get set. That was Redena's picking up her 3rd personal foul, and boy, again, must be a lid on that bucket. And they're going to bring Bennick in. Bennick will play Dambrakis for Mill River. And Severance will be up and got that one to cooperate with her. She'll get 1 and 2 and cut the lead to 7. I mean, it's very doable, 7 points. Mangan in number 21. She'll find the center of the floor, and she'll find Abdenauer, and Abdenauer can over to Bennick. So they broke the press, and Bennick, I believe, yeah, she lost it on the drive out of bounds. It would have been a tough shot to make. She was angled out pretty good as far as going to the hole. And Severance. For a lot of minutes in here in the 2nd half. She's got the great baseline defense by Hardigan. And the miss, and the ball tipped out of bounds off from Bennick, I believe, touched it last from Mill River. It'll be Fairhaven basketball, and it'll be taken out of bounds by Schneider. Number 24 is Dennehy to Joyal, and they'll swing the ball around to Hardeman, and they'll go now it's Dennehy, and she had a good look. They'll have a push on Schneider, got her and pushed, I believe. Yeah, and that's going to be shots the other way now. No, you know why it's not shots? That's an offensive foul. That rule took place. Yeah, that's what John Kelly's telling Coach Cadburn. The offensive foul, yeah. falls under the same category as the player control foul, and then there'll be no shots in situations like that. Boy, what a traffic jam that was. A lot of bodies there. And Abdenauer will wrestle it away, get it to Bennett. Bennett. Yeah, she was going to pass the ball across over Dennis with a slide and save one right across the new white sneakers of the coach over there. Shane Little over there, the head coach of the JV squad. But I'm just picking on his sneakers. No harm intended. Hey, I used to get all dressed up and put my sneakers on, and my late wife would make me go take them off and correct me about wearing sneakers with my dress slacks and ties. Oh, good job by Rodenis. So with 2:38 to go, Mill River's starting to close in on what could become a win here over one of their divisional rivals in JV ball, and that's tipped up ahead, and Abdelnauer. It's gonna be interesting. Last touched it, so it'll be Fairhaven basketball. Again, Mill River, no need to press with that 7-point lead. Fairhaven will bring it up. Fairhaven's had the looks. Believe me, they've had a lot of good set plays, open looks. They just haven't got the shots to drop, and that's just hard again with a good defensive play. And she's really made a big difference off the bench for Mill River. That's why she's just getting a lot of playing time here in this second half. She's done a good job. They need her out there. And that's going to be tipped into the back court, and it should be white basketball. It will be Mill River basketball. Oh my goodness, no, it's going to be, yeah, it will be white basketball, okay. So Melissa Mangan will take the ball out of bounds, number 21 for the Minutemen. Looking for Bennett, that's just a tough play for Bennett. Tough play, yep. So with 2:08 to go, Fairhaven still sticking around, down just 7, but they've been a long time between buckets here. Dennehy, put Bennett on her. Yeah, got a push, got a hand check foul. And that, there's going to be 2 shots coming up for Dennehy. So Dennehy will head to the line, and I don't think it's her 5th foul. I don't know if they're really having a big discussion over it, but Dennehy will be shooting 2. And again, I've said it the whole game, but I mean it. That's why I keep saying it. Really got to get, with 2 minutes to go, you got to really start hitting these big-time free throws. No. Again, they just suffered from cold shooting the whole ball game. They had a little spell in the 3rd quarter where things started to happen for them, but that's something to work on. I mean, just the more basketball you play, the more shots will start to drop for you, hopefully. Other than that, I mean, they've executed pretty well. Both teams have, actually. 20-14, it's just a 6-point lead, and that could become a turnover. Severance will get it. It's a press worked out. Severance had the shot blocked. Abelnauer will pick up the loose ball and get it off to Rodenis. Rodenis works it back to the middle of the floor, goes ahead to Bennett. Bennett traveled. She thought of taking a shot, and then she saw she had an open lane to the bucket. So by the time she got that thought process down that she wanted to drive more, she'd already killed the dribble and shuffled the feet and got the travel call. 146, and Fairhaven really in a must score. There's going to be shots coming up. Bennett will pick up the foul, and Dennehy will go to the line to shoot 2. And Riley Dennehy and Fairhaven, you know, if you're looking for something good to happen for Fairhaven, this is it, because the clock stops and you get to try to score. Dennehy will get that one. They're crawling back in it from the free throw line. That's also the 4th foul on Bennett. Lee will check in at the scores table. For Mill River. And Dennehy nailed them both. Now Lee will come in. She should come in for Bennett. Yeah, and that's what she's going to do. So Bennett will sit with those 4 fouls. Now the press, trying to create the turnover. Abdenauer up ahead to Rodenis. Slaps it forward. She'll chase it down, saves it back, and what a job by Rodenis. Lee with the basketball. Mill River up by 4 with a minute and a half to go. And there's a foul on Severance. And oh no, is it a foul or a timeout? It's a timeout called by Mill River. No foul at all. 30-second timeout. We'll take a look at the Mill River huddle and just recap where we're at in the ball game. We're in the fourth quarter. 1 minute, 31 seconds to go. 20-16 Mill River. Everybody's basically in a double bonus. Mill River's over the 10-team limit. Fairhaven's at 9 fouls, so the next foul they commit will put them in a double bonus. And possession will come out, will be Mill River basketball. All right, so let's see what they came up with here for a strategic meeting. This will be Mill River basketball over by that scorers table. And that's Melissa Mangan bringing the ball out of bounds with a headband on it, number 21. Gotta tell you, it's been a well-officiated contest. Both Johns did a good job. Fitzgerald up and got it. That's a set play off the timeout, and Marissa Fitzgerald makes it a 6-point ball game. Severance will swing it down to Jones, and she will back into the basket. Get Schneider wide open, and Schneider will get it. Oh, again, that's going to be now a timeout by Fairhaven, I believe. Kyle got it in time, yep. Full timeout taken by Fairhaven. They've cut the lead back to 4 with 1:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, Coach Wilson's gone to the press here since they've been behind in the fourth quarter. He comes out with the press now. And Katrupi will get the ball in the lead. And now they'll peel back, get set for that half-court defense. Don't forget, no shot clock. They go down to Abelnauer. She'll turn fire and front rim it. Rebound will be taken out of there. That's going to be by Jones. She'll hand off to Severance. No, in all honesty, with a 4-point lead, they could have taken the clock down a lot longer. Daly got fouled on the baseline. Lee will pick up the foul, and Daly's going to the line. No, they're going to call it the other way. They're going to go offensive foul on Daly. Clearing out with the elbow is the call. So with 50 seconds to go, 5-0 to go. We're trying to hold on to that 4-point lead. Katrupi to Abelnauer. One thing you got to do on the press is take away the middle of the court, and Fairhaven hasn't done that. Oh, and Jones is down hurt, and the ball on the rim. Fairhaven playing with just 4 players right now, and that'll go out of bounds. Now they'll stop it, and Jones got collided with, and I think she got popped in the nose. And Coach Wilson's going to have to, he wants to know where the foul was, and he comes out and he's trying to help his player off the court, and yeah. So they're going to have Doyle come in, number 44, and it'll be Fairhaven basketball. And I don't think they're going to go press yet. It looks like Mill River is going to hang back, yeah. With 35 seconds to go, they're going to play half-court defense, and 22-18 to score, and Fairhaven really in a must-score possession. They don't need a three-pointer, they just need a basket. And boy, Schneider, great hands. Got to get out of the paint, she does. That is a 3-ball, it's an air ball, and it'll be saved, and Lee was out of bounds. What a play by Daly. Saved the ball into Lee, was trying to follow her defensively, and Denny wants to bring the ball into play, and they'll get it off on this side to Schneider. To Denny, and that's a 2-point shot. No, she was on the line, and it's going to be Fitzgerald with the big rebound, and the bounce pass up ahead to Lee. Down to 13 seconds on the clock. Lee dribbles out of the trap, and there's the foul to stop the clock. With 9 seconds to go, and now send Mill River to the line to shoot 2, where they can just about ice the game away. And it'll be Amanda Lee, I believe, number 12. Yeah, she'll be heading to the line. So, again, Mill River can get it done here. And this is just about put the lock on the win. They're up by 4, and they're up by 4 still. And it's 2-shot. Lee got a good start on that second rebound. And gets a nice little cheer from the crowd. Lee, no, kept it alive, and they'll be picking up by Mill River, and 6 seconds, 5 seconds. They want to kick it out, and they can just hold the ball. Katrupi will dribble out the last 2 seconds. That's the buzzer, and in a hard-fought JV contest, Fairhaven will fall to Mill River 22-18. Congratulations to both teams for an excellent effort. It was a well-coached and a well-called game as far as the officials went also. And get out there, support your student athletes, and always support Munger Vision.